Hello, YouTube. Good morning. I'm Colleen, and I'm back with another YouTube live stream brought to you by Princess Dental Staffing. So today's topic is dental hygienists and why it's important for dental hygienists to have good verbal communication skills. Okay, so let's jump right in. So RDH Magazine had this to say about communication. First, patients need to understand and accept how their habits, behaviors, and general health impacts their oral health status. Second, they must understand what professional and personal treatment options are available. Third, they must comprehend and commit to all aspects of the agreed upon treatment plan. So that's why it's important for dental hygienists to have good verbal communication so that you can be able to explain all of those different elements to your patients, right? So you have to be able to have good verbal communication in order to convey all that information and have them understand it clearly. So that's why it's good for dental hygienists to have good verbal communication skills. So a few tips that I've learned in just personally in my career. So I was a human resources specialist and then turned freelancer and worked with a lot of different customers and clients from a lot of different backgrounds. And two of the main tricks that I use to help improve my verbal communication, and these have just kind of helped me throughout my career and hopefully to help you as well. So first, to use analogies. So when you're explaining these complicated policies and processes to someone who doesn't work with them on a regular basis, sometimes it doesn't quite click in their head because they don't have to work with it all the time. So I use analogies quite a bit so that I can compare what I'm trying to explain to a situation that's similar. And that way, it helps the client, the customer, the patient to kind of put the pieces together in their head and kind of compare the analogy with what's actually happening. Okay, and it just kind of helps them understand. It helps clarify a few things for them. So the other thing I do is I repeat back. Okay, so if a client or a customer is speaking to me and I'm not quite understanding what it is they're saying, I might repeat back to them. Okay, so what I heard you say was, or what you're saying is, or what I think you're saying is, fill in the blank. And a lot of the times that gives them the opportunity to either say, yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about, or no, that's not what I'm trying to say at all. So that way you can kind of help communicate those complicated processes and procedures to someone and, kind of garner their understanding of the concept, okay? So those are my tips for helping improve your verbal communication. One other that I will suggest is, I have a lot of people tell me that they are nervous interviewing. If you tuned in for the video I did yesterday, I talked about front office managers and hiring skills and being the interviewee, right? Excuse me, the interviewer. And when you're trying to improve your verbal communication, what I always suggest is to record yourself. So take your phone or your laptop and record yourself trying to convey what it is that you're trying to convey. So if you're an interviewer, asking the questions that you want to ask in the interview. If you're an interviewee, answering some questions, or if you're just trying to improve the way that you explain something to somebody as a dental hygienist or, in general, record yourself trying to explain those things to somebody. And that way, when you play it back to yourself, you can see just how well you explained it. You can hone in on those verbal communication skills and also nonverbal communication skills, which are also very important when speaking with somebody face to face. So, if you review that recording of you trying to explain a process or procedure to someone or a treatment plan to someone or something like that, you can kind of pick up on those little things that can help you improve your verbal communication when you're trying to communicate and convey that information to a patient. Okay, so those are my tips and tricks for you today. If you have any other tips and tricks about how to improve your verbal communication, or if you have any other thoughts about dental hygienists, verbal communication, and all those sorts of things, feel free to comment on this video. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. I'm Colleen, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.